Um, Hi everyone. It's me, Sailor Mars, Sailor Red World Ray here. And today we're going to talk about, you know, how gatekeep happens in the Sailor Moon followership. And you might think to yourself, no, there's no way that there would be any gatekeeping in the Sailor Moon followership. Well, guess what? There is. How does it show itself? Well, some Sailor Moon followers think that they're greater than others for, hating on the Deke Sailor Moon. Or telling you that you're not a true Sailor Moon follower if you like the Deke Sailor Moon, which some folks in the Sailor Moon followership do like the Deke Sailor Moon. So yeah, you will have Sailor Moon followers who will say, oh, well, you're not a true Sailor Moon follower if you like the Deke Sailor Moon. And boy, that has happened. I am not making it up. That has truly happened, sadly. Also, the other kind of gatekeeping is, canon or law. Sailor Moon followers who gatekeep you if you, A, do not follow every single thing that happened, in the drawing show. So, which say you're writing sagas, or you're doing something in your film that wasn't said or wasn't done in the drawing show or whatever. They will say you're besmirching Sailor Moon. They will say you're shifting things around. And they'll say you don't have the right to do it. What else do they like? What other kind of gatekeeping do Sailor Moon followers like to do? Oh, well, they like to say, which say you come up with a new Sailor Fighter or Sailor Keeper, like we did with, Ernest P. Worrell being Sailor Earth. Now, for some of you folks who don't know who Ernest is, and some of you don't, I can't go in and tell you in the whole film. But anyway, some folks will say, oh, well, if you make Sailor Earth and you made him a man, well, then that's a slight on Naiko Takaguchi or Takenshi, which it's not, and that was a gatekeeping, Sailor Moon followers getting irked or angered at you if you don't have any films or clips to go along with your film. If you're talking about something that happened on Sailor Moon, they will say, oh, you didn't do enough learning. Yeah, that's another kind of gatekeeping I like to do. There's some folks who think that every film needs to have scenes or clips of things that are going on while you're talking about it. And if you don't do any of that, they'll say, oh, well, you need to do more learning. And that's another kind of gatekeeping, which is bullshit. Sailor Moon followers who... What the fuck? Sailor Moon followers out there who gatekeep you, if you don't follow the made-up oversight, only girls or women can be sailor fighters. Yeah, that's another gatekeeping thing. A lot of Sailor Moon followers like to say that, oh, well, you're not following the oversight that only girls or women can be sailor fighters, which is fake, made up. And even if it's a true oversight, you don't. No one truly has to follow it. And that's another way of gatekeeping. Or Sailor Moon followers out there who say, oh, well, if you don't got every single doll ever made by Irwin or Bandai or Great Eastern Glee or whatever other businesses out there, then, oh, you're not a. Stop it. Then you're not a true Sailor Moon follower, then, you know. Which, once again, is in their kind of gatekeeping. Alright. That's all the time I got here. Hope you like it. Give it a like. Play it. Playlist it. You know. And, beloved, share it. Playlist it. And I'll see you later.